Hello and welcome to Coaster Crafts. So I am back with a haul video today. Yeah, you know I was never gonna stop shopping. So first of all, I did show you these in the last video, but I didn't really haul them. So I got these two punches off eBay. They're really big punches. When I got them, I realised I actually have this one, well, this sort of shape in a completely different, where is it? That I picked up from some other cheap place by Crafts 2. So it makes the exact same shape and the exact same size. So obviously I don't really need two of them. But the thing with this one is you have to push down like that, whereas this one is a nice easy lever. So this is a lot easier on my hands. They're both pretty heavy though. So yeah, that was a nice eBay find. And what I like about this one is the fact it's got some, it cuts this weird netting stuff that I've got lots of as well. Yeah, it's a really great size, so it's been really good fun to make things, and this is really nice for like just a little layer as well. Would have been great obviously if that had been a different size. Awesome, I could have layered them up, but I will have to somehow decide what to do with that other punch, the Crafts 2 punch, because I don't need two of the exact same thing, do I? But I'll show you a couple of the bits. So I've really enjoying making up dresses. So I made up some little, so no smart, a little black dress. It was a little black and white dress. Just choosing where I want to sort of cut them. I've gone around in black with a pen around the outside. I can make some of these with you if anyone's interested for a little craft along. And these ones I did slightly differently because I decided I want to layer them up with a bit of that sort of netting ribbon that I have. So there we go. So I have been playing along with that punches. I enjoy those punches. So those ones came in, but I'll show you what came in from Crafty Stash. So I picked up a couple of bits. I think I mentioned that I've got this the other day from the Everyday, it's going to have a real shine to it, the Everyday Journaling Collection from Helen Colebrook. So I've already got two from this set, but then they took 40% off. There was a 40% off deal. I think that's still on now if you're interested. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back and get another set. So I decided to get this set. I don't know if I've still got my invoice. It was a really good price. It was £6.51, which I definitely think is a really good price. So I've had to put two magnetic sheets in to hold all the different dies. As you get this one that makes a pocket. These don't actually cut a shape out, they just add the little dots in. You get some longer strips, little tab bits to make paper clips, all sorts of bits and bobs, which I shall show you in a bit more in a second. So yeah, I was really happy. Oh, that has to come out and go like that with that one. But I've been thinking about getting the stamps, and when I saw them on the site they looked good quality, and I thought, oh, they'd be lovely, you know, to go with the other ones that I've got, to say planner, to stick on the front of a book. First of all, I thought they might match up the size of the dies, and they don't. They're a bit smaller. They don't coordinate with any of the die sets from this collection. But when they came, they were slightly annoyed me because they were only acrylic stamps. They're kind of the cheaper, and I kind of thought they might have been photopolymer because they weren't overly cheap. This is a sale price. This one was £3.25, which isn't too bad actually. This one was £4.73, and would have been nice. I mean, it's still nice. It's just, it would have been a lot nicer, let's just say. I have a thing about having a good quality stamp. So I would have really liked them if they were photopolymer. But they are still nice. They're not unnice stamps. I just, you know, when you get an idea in your head. So I'm thinking where to look. Here it is. So this is my little, I can't really call it a planner because I'm not doing planning. On these pages that I've turned over, it's where I've already done a bit of my journaling, and this one I'm going to do some more in here. But you see, you get one that comes down here. It's a nice edging one that would also look nice on cards. You get these various strips that you can, you know, like one on here and one on here, that we good for sentiment strips as well. This is quite cute. I love this pocket. If I take those out, you can see the shape better. Yeah, and you can just tuck, and it comes with this one that tucks in there perfectly. And that's that stamp from here. And I have used a stamping tool, so you know it's come out nicely. And I like the way that actually fits onto, this does fit onto this piece perfectly, as opposed to the others. And that's nice. I thought, remembering you could put, I would probably put some key things that we did maybe, or if you didn't have that on, you could do, you know, presents or whatever it was. And there's another one of the stamps and just on one of the tags. I was just sort of playing around with it really, and plans and things. So there's that journal one and book. See, I do really like the style. I think that's really pretty. But this is the size of the die from the set. As you see, the die doesn't quite match it. If it was slightly smaller, you could have cut it out with a die, which would have been nice. I'm not that bothered about that. I think I was more bothered about the fact that it wasn't photopolymer, which is a shame. So it means I've got to play around with it a bit. And there's the tag, which also doesn't coordinate with the tag die, but it's very cute. Look at the little heart there. And I've just added the extra little flower bits. So I think that's really sweet. And yeah, that one there is the long tab one, which you could have. I just stuck it onto there. Just I thought I'd have a tag at the top. I was wondering whether I could have it cutting that bit off, which would take nothing to do, and using that as a slimline card. I've not made any slimline cards, but that was just something that I considered. So I'll just quickly show you as well. It came with these, I guess you could call them paperclip dies, and I've layered them up, I guess about 4 goes, and with this pretty swan paper on top. And I just think they're really cute. Just to, so you clip them that way, wouldn't you? At first I was clipping them the other way and I was like, no, that would be pointless because you want to see the pretty picture. But I think they're really cute. I mean, you don't need to layer them up. I just kind of like the stability of them when they're layered up. Let's put the other one on. Can't put it on now, it's too stiff. Right, there we go. And that's the other little one. So yeah, I really like that die as well. And then it also comes with these little, that one doesn't go there. So I cut 4 of them out. These little corner ones, which are perfect for going around the corners of your pictures. So I did do a 4th one to go here, which I think are really nice. I really like that. And yeah, I guess you could just, I'm trying to think how you would glue that down. I don't know, I'd have to think about that, but and then just sort of slide your picture in or something like that. So I did like that element. So yeah, so it was, wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but I do still like those purchases. It all came to under £15. So to make it up to £15 to get the free postage, I stuck in some double-sided tape, and you seem to get plenty on the roll. So that was my craft stash order. Where to go to next? From eBay. And this is like a sort of an unnecessary purchase, but as a child, I was a Brownie Hedge, and I'm talking about child, as a little girl, I loved the Brownie Hedge books. I would read them over and over again. Like, we didn't have loads of books, so reading books over and over again was something that I quite often did anyway. But I really liked them. My favourite was the Secret Staircase. There's these 2 little characters, Wilbur and Primrose, and the little mice, and they find this secret staircase. But anyway, without getting into the books, which I have got somewhere, I saw this £1.50 plus £1.50 postage, and actually thought I was getting a couple of topper sheets and like 1 sheet of card, and then it arrived and it's like a whole set. So I'm absolutely delighted because I'm probably the biggest Brownie Hedge fan out there. And I just love it. I love the little images. It's so cute. And I don't know how I'm going to use it because I love it too much. But I was lying in bed last night thinking, well, I really need to. I think that's from them, from that book I was just mentioning. Yeah, these ones all are. I recall the images. As I said, I read it a number of times. I was thinking I ought to make something from it, something that I can keep. So I actually end up looking at the images rather than just pushing them away. A few of them have been used, but that's fine because it was a good price. And to a lot of you, you'll just be like, oh, well, that's a nice child's thing. But to me, it's something that I really loved. And then you get the cards. And of course, it's a nice thick card. It's very similar to the Hunky Dory, but it's not Hunky Dory. It's Crafter's Companion. Look at them. They're so cute. So maybe I'll make a little book. What do you call it? Like these little albums that I occasionally get around to making that I should make far more of. So I was thinking maybe a decorated box, but I don't think I'd get to use as much of this. so hard, isn't it? I think we all have that problem, don't we? When we find something we really like, we find it really hard to cut into. So it's absolutely gorgeous, and I am delighted by that one. That was an eBay purchase. Oh, let's try and make sure camera stays on track. So it's going to be a long one this time because I seem to be talking far too much. But I did go into, oh, first of all, jumping around a bit, I'll just quickly show you that from Aliexpress these came. And then I hauled some stars like this the other day. I really like them. And I think I actually might have paid about £3.90 or £4 or something for these. So it's not really cheap, but I just think they're just really cute, and they're very sensory as well, you know, squeezing them and shaking them. So I got a mixed bag of these sequin hearts, and I love them. Okay, so yeah, they're just really cute. They're like the ones that they sell in the range, 2 per pack. So yeah, I was going to show you. Mr. Coastal Crafts coming back kind of threw me out there. That I just attached one of them, punched a little hole in it. Obviously, you have to be careful because the little stars start to fall out. But and then attached it to a clip so I can just hang it on things. And I like them, so I shall be gifting some and keeping some. And I don't know what to do with them, so I just have to go to the side there. But yeah, I did pop into a few shops today. Lots of people out and about. Summertime, the tourists are about. Picked up this one in Poundland because I'm starting to like Yoo-Hoo glue again. That's like an up and down journey with me and Yoo-Hoo glue. And one of the cheap shops we have down here, got a couple of these magnetic A4 magnetic shims, which I think was £2.15, which is fine. So that's just putting my dies on. Picked up this one, which was £2 something as well. This is a heat resist rescue mat. You're probably thinking you're always buying mats and things, and I guess I am. So I've got my glue gun stand, which I do like, from Hobbycraft. Does a great job. Stands up like that. But when I'm just having my glue gun on my desk in between using it, I just happen to put it down like that quite often, or like that. So when it's not in its spot, just want to have this on my desk. It doesn't get in the way, just to not ruin anything. So for a couple of pounds, I thought that would be a good idea. So I picked that one up. Did I get anything else in there? Oh yes, for 95p I got some of these. I've seen people buy these on Every Crafts £1 before, but I've not actually seen them in the shops, probably because they're something from a while ago and I just not particularly noticed them. But they're things that, you know, nice for Christmas crafting. So this is how they look when you unravel them. I've seen Sam from Mixed Up Crafts purchase them. I just think that'd be lovely for Christmas crafting. They had silver and gold, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of them for 95p. So I thought that was okay. Get that in for my Christmas craftiness. And having a quick look. Yes, then I went, oh no, one last thing from there is they had paper pads 12 by 12 for £1.60. So they had a few. I know I don't need any more 12 by 12 paper, but you know what? Soft sweet pink. I went for this one. Very pink. So we have the butterflies, dragonflies, pink dot, sweet chicky, pink wood. That's a mixture of makeup-y type stuff. That's like a Parisian one. If you see, there is the old Eiffel Tower there. Some cakes, and the pink check. I've had this one. I'm sure I've had one that definitely had one like this in it, but in like a smaller pad. It wasn't 12 by 12, and I do like that one. And look at these. I love these little ballet dancers. I think that's really cute. I've definitely had this sheet before. And then there's swans. But on the back of swans, pink candy cane. I love pink candy cane, and I love swans. So that's going to be hard for me to choose. That's quite cute as well, isn't it? Now I'm looking at it. It looks like kitchen roll in pink. I don't know if you can see that. But I was thinking, oh, that's a nice design. But now all I can think of is kitchen roll in pink. But I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing. foxies and bears riding unicycles. That's quite cute for a little gift bag, isn't it? And then we're back round. Anyway, £1.60. It came home with me to add to the clutter. And then what I was going to say is we got onto charity shopping. So I did get some clothes as well, but I saw this big tub in the window, £5 for a big tub of glue sticks. And I thought, you know what? I'm sure I paid more than £5 for the last big thing of glue sticks that I got. So, and of course the money goes to charity, which is good. And I'm pretty sure these are the right size. Not checked yet. Are they the right size? Now I'm less sure. They're not the right size, are they? I was like, well, that's a bargain. But it's not the right size, is it? Oh, no. Oh, well, it would have been a bargain had it been the right size. Is it the right size? They're not the same size, are they? I'm having like it's like I'm having some kind of a breakdown that I can't even tell. I have a feeling that these are too big. They're meant to be 7mm in order to fit into my thing. They say 7mm. Anyway, do you know what? Who knows? If they're not a good deal, well, I mean, they were a good deal. If they don't fit, they don't fit. Maybe Mr. Coaster Cross has got a glue gun that size. Oh, well, as you see, that's something what I'm learning whilst I'm here. I was quite excited and now I'm less excited. But let's carry on. I found these, different charity shop these. These are, I think, the little birdie flowers. They were selling them for 99p. And I think they go for more than 99p in the range. But they had a few different ones, but I thought, I'm not sure how much I will use them, but they are very pretty. I say not sure how much I'll use them because I'm trying, because I'm trying to make my own flowers rather than use shop bought ones. And I'm not sure. I'm sure. Let's spin them out. But look how pretty they are. They are very pretty flowers. So of course I chose pink. And you get little leaves at the bottom as well. They're lovely, aren't they? I always wonder about this paper. What kind of paper is it? Because I was trying with my mulberry paper to make something similar, but it's not quite the same. Is this thicker mulberry paper? Do tell me, what paper do they make them from? Because when I make my own, I want it from the same kind of paper. So we've got those. I've got these, which is a bit random. They were £1, but I thought that they could become a nice, they were only £1, I thought, a nice fancy paper bag. So when I make like a paper handbag, I'm going to attach a buckle to one, or maybe 2 buckles, or like a paper suitcase. Why not? It's just a fun thing for £1. When I'm in a charity shop, I get all excited and just go for it. For 50p, I picked up some wire as well, because I'm going to have a go at doing some like beading with the wire. And I'd rather pay the 50p to the charity shop and give them the money than give it to someone else. It's in a shop. I've got these for £3.50 because actually these little clasps can sometimes go for about £1 something each, if not more. So these are for when you sew little purses. And I've never sewn one before, I have to admit, and I think I've already got one. But now I've got loads, I'll be like, right, you've got to do it. Make some little coin purses. I am determined to do some because I think they'd make a lovely Happy Mail gift. So there's the plan. And then I just grabbed this one, which was £2, which seems like quite a lot, doesn't it, for this? But you know what? I thought, why not? It's got some cute little bits and pieces. It's got some cute little hearts. I like the colours of the sea beads. I like the colours of the sequins. The flowers are pretty. And then what's that there? I think that's like a ribbon. We're going to open it up and see. Open. So in this one, it's all in little containers. So if I wanted to gift some of them, it makes it a little bit easier as well, doesn't it? So what do you get in there? That's some little wire as well, actually. A couple of flowers and a little bit of ribbon. and some bits for tying up tags. So I just thought it was pretty, and I quite clearly like pink, don't I? So that explains that. And then I've got 3 packs of feathers. And the lady behind the counter was as confused as you probably are about this. So we're like, oh, I'm interested to know what you're going to do with all those feathers. And I was like, oh, I don't really know, because you don't really want to be questioned, do you, about what you're going to make from stuff. As a crafter, because quite often we don't always know. But what I have been using these feathers for is for my little swan embellishments. But obviously there's way more here than I'm going to need just for that. Oh, this is a feather boa, which is not an issue. You can take them off there. And it's just, look at that. I thought it was a bit of black fur material. It's a moustache. Oh, well, that can go into the fancy dress, World Book Day next year. I'm going to go as, I don't know. Oh, they're both feather boas. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? I'm basically just going to cut that up, but if I did want it as a feather boa for fancy dress. That's interesting. I didn't realise that when I purchased it. These ones are just crafty feathers. But I do think, I've just been thinking, oh, feathers look nice in a project. So I'm going to use them, and most probably, my scissors, I will try and collect a load up that I'm not going to need and put them into my pile of stuff to go to school. Because the children have requested that Craft Club comes back in September. The problem with Craft Club is you give them a load of stuff, they then destroy it within there's loads of it. Wow, there's loads of it. Within a short space of time, and then their tidying up's not very good. So I then end up crawling around on the floor, tidying up. Sorry about the crinkling. And I know you're not that interested in what green feathers look like. I just feel the need to open it up now. So yeah, so definitely I'll probably have 1 pack of this is all I'm really going to need, isn't it? And then the rest, I just think they're pretty, aren't they? To go on to embellishments and projects. The rest of them will go to school for the kiddos to make some stuff. We've got the green, and then we have, how many packs come in here? Did not realise that. You've got so many packs. And then this is the pink and brown. And look how pretty. So that's interesting. And I was thinking charity shops, it's not always that obvious what you're purchasing, is that you sort of don't, you know, especially in times of COVID, you don't want to be digging around. And I didn't realise I was getting a whole load of packs. That's nice. And I also definitely didn't realise this was fancy dress items, but I'm perfectly happy that that is. And my final purchase, because this is becoming a longer video than I intended, was this. And I did pay £1 for this, which seems like a lot, but I collect vintage sewing items. It does come with some pins, but oh, hello. I will most probably just, I don't like that kind of pin. I don't tend to use that kind of pin. One of them a needle. Yeah, we'll keep the needle because I keep losing my needles. But I should probably get rid of those and replace them with a load of other pins that I've got, and have this to add to my vintage sewing items. So £1, I was like, oh, why not? That was charity anyway. Just whilst I'm here, 10p in Wilko's cute washi tapes. So I got some for myself, and I got some for my Happy Mail friends, because 10p, bargain. But I like these actually. This is going to go in my journal. It's the days of the week. And this one is like shapes and stuff. So this is nice for like diaries and planners. It's cute, isn't it? You get loads on there, which is good. 10p, bargain. Right, that is it. Slightly longer haul than I expected, but I do get very excited when I go to a charity shop. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you've been in any charity shops since lockdown has ended and what you've been up to. And I shall see you very soon. Bye.